welcome back to the Hard Truth Diamond Podcast. I'm your host, G.I.A. Judy, and this is my co-star.
Co-star? That's a new one.
Switched
Is this
it up
for the
today.
50th?
It's our 50th.
It's our 50th
It's our 50th?
podcast. 50th?
It's an exciting time. It's an exciting episode.
It is an exciting episode. I like the idea of this episode. Is responding to
Instagram comments.
Instagram.
And we appreciate them all. We appreciate all
And
the
this is a
feedback.
pretty heavy-duty one, given that we're about to launch a luxury brand globally.
That's right.
And so we're going to be talking, among other things, about what real luxury is and what it isn't. And apparently, epic snoring is on the list of things we're going to be... What? Look, I have to live with these things. I think our listeners have to look at
You think they have a
beautiful,
right to know?
cute, intelligent little you and understand that your snoring gets to epic scales. And this
I have an app
explains...
that records my snoring, and it tells me my snoring is epic on the decibel scale.
So I think we're starting to understand why...
Why what?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
what I thought. Anyways.
I'm wearing my, to get started today, do
Are you
you...
touching your nipples?
No.
Oh, wait, they're right here.
Yeah, the implants?
Yeah.
I'm wearing my, do you even know what this is?
I was going to say it's football, right? Hockey. It's hockey.
Oh my God. Honestly, she's not kidding. We all wish it was a bit of a joke,
I know what
but
the
it's
Stanley
not.
Cup is.
The
okay?
Vegas Golden Knights.
I
My
know,
son
I'm
had a
aware.
contract with them. My son's a
have a
professional
son?
hockey player. And I have two sons. One's an MMA guy, and one's a professional hockey player.
Wow.
And I have a beautiful daughter as well, who you know all three of them. So why are you trying to cause trouble today?
Because that's what I do.
Right? Apparently that and snore.
Okay. End of discussion.
So yes, today is Stanley Cup playoffs. That's hockey.
Okay.
The Vegas Golden Knights, who
That's the one
Dylan,
with
who you
the
know
ball,
very,
right?
very well, my son who plays hockey, played for and went to the Stanley Cup Finals with them.
Oh,
He's
that's
now
when
with
he
the
played
Ottawa Senators.
Sidney Crosby.
No, baby, but
Oh.
yeah, it's okay. But he
Was
did
it not
play
Sidney?
Sidney Crosby.
Okay. Yeah.
But he was with the Ottawa Senators this year, not Vegas. Anyway, so there you go.
You look great.
I really do.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't snore.
Actually, I have footage. I'll insert it right here.
Really?
Just kidding. You do snore though.
Okay, whatever.
And then when you're napping, you say you're meditating, but you're actually full on.
The Dalai Lama said the highest form of meditation is sleeping. So there you go. And if the Dalai Lama don't know, who do?
Okay.
Okay. Do you want to introduce today's 50th?
Well, we have a very well thought out question that we received late last night
From Adam.
from Adam on Instagram. Shout out Adam. And
Should we be responding late at night when we get messages?
I think it's nice.
we're
That's a
kinda 9 to
personal
5.
touch. But you do say we'll reach out in the morning.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Anyway, so Adam messaged us last night and said, "Hey there, I've watched your guys' reels and TikToks for a while, and I've always found information that you give to us as audiences fascinating. I was on TikTok the other day and I scrolled across a video about Tiffany diamonds. Based off everything you've always talked about, like pricing and tactics that the diamond industry has put upon society, I was just curious to hear your thoughts as diamond experts about this video. I'll attach the TikTok below."
So what I want to say here to start is, I want to use a word, and the word is ignorance. And what the diamond industry does, before we get to the video, is prey on ignorance. Okay? Your ignorance of the understanding of the grading of diamonds. And remember, we're going to talk about really what a luxury brand is. And this is just one more example of Tiffany preying on the ignorance of the public and selling their brand.
Can I quickly just mention what the video
Sure, you can even play it if you want. Why don't you just play it?
Tiffany diamonds are the most sought after luxuries in the world. What many don't know about our diamonds is that Tiffany is the only global luxury jeweler to exclusively offer triple excellent round brilliant diamonds. Triple excellent is the highest grade in the industry, meaning Tiffany diamonds will capture and refract light, creating a sparkle beyond compare. At Tiffany, we cut to maximize brilliance, not carat weight, which ensures that no matter the size of your diamond, you'll be getting one of the most beautiful diamonds in the world.
So, what you don't know about Tiffany is the amount of BS, I'm sorry, Tiffany, that they spew. You know, what you don't know about Tiffany is when the diamond grading system started to work against them, hence the GIA, the Gemological Institute of America, the leading educational facility in the world for diamonds, started to make the playing field level. Tiffany bowed out, said goodbye, no more GIA. And I've had some real first-hand experiences here with the grading of Tiffany diamonds. Look, I don't want to pick on Tiffany. This is the Hard Truth Diamond Podcast. You need to understand the truth. Tiffany may not like it. I'm surprised I haven't gotten a letter from them so far, but
Me too.
This may be the show. Our 50th may perpetuate that letter. The bottom line is this, and we talk about this a lot, GIA Judy, is jewelers can say whatever they want about the grade of your diamond. And this particular, is it a TikTok?
It's a TikTok.
It's a TikTok. This particular TikTok talks about how they're cut to be the most beautiful. Well, says who? So is
And how
that...
can a company that sells a lot of IJ colored diamonds be deemed as luxury and the most beautiful?
Well, this is the...
What was that?
That was my phone scratching across the top.
You sure
of
it
the
wasn't?
I don't... Judy, who are you?
You talked
really?
about my snoring
Who
today.
are
I
you?
think I can talk about...
Like, I only found out you're an epic snorer today when I was wondering why the hell guys don't want to be with you. I mean...
Oh my God.
You know what you need to do? Is I think you need a 2-bedroom.
I think so too.
Okay, so if you get to the point ever again where you're actually in a relationship where the guy has somewhere to go.
It's not about getting to the relationship that's the problem, it's keeping it. You know what I mean?
Well, if you're an epic snorer, good luck.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I have some solutions for you, though,
We can't
that
all be
can
perfect,
help.
okay?
I have
So-
solutions for you in the dating thing now that I'm starting to understand how deep the problems really
As
run.
if I should take dating advice from you.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Um,
So where were we? So yes, color is one of the things. You know, the 4 C's developed in 1939 are the most manipulated, most screwed around with grading system in any industry in the world. It's the most subjective,
yeah.
which means, look, everybody in the industry uses disclaimers to say, oh, we could be off. Even the GIA does, but Tiffany much more so. And so I want to tell a Tiffany story.
Okay.
Okay, and so I have a lot of clients over my 40 years in the industry, and one of my clients came to me and said her diamond was a Tiffany diamond, and it certainly was, and this woman's a lawyer, okay, so, and a brilliant lawyer, a 40 under 40 lawyer. I'm not going to use her name here, but she had a diamond, and she came to me and was referred to me because what she wanted was the most beautiful diamond in the room.
Like every woman.
And she didn't have it, and she couldn't figure out why. Everybody's diamond was brighter, and her ring was a Tiffany. And so we took the paperwork, and when I saw the paperwork, this is years ago now, and they had changed their grading system not to include the GIA. Like now, there were a lot of deep changes in the industry then, and transparency was becoming the rule of the day. You had Blue Nile, the large online diamond company, flatlining prices, so you could actually compare the price of a diamond. That's still available today. We talk about this a lot. we're completely transparent in all aspects of what we do. So Blue Nile started posting GIA certificates at prices that other people couldn't deal with, couldn't beat. And Paul Allen, who was building the business in those days, one of the Microsoft founders, who financed the company in those days, decided he would buy market by simply putting them out there. And so Tiffany's response to this was to bow out, say, no, we're not using GIA anymore, using their brand, Tiffany brand. And that's what they did. And so, do you want me to keep telling this story? It's an interesting story.
Yeah, we have no choice now.
So Tiffany changed their grading system from GIA to Tiffany. Okay.
So that they can say anything they want about
the quality of their diamond. So I'm dealing with this lawyer. She wants to trade in and trade up. And so what she does is she says, Colin, here's my ring. I want to trade in and trade up. Sound familiar? So I take it, I look at it, I go, look, I have the Tiffany paperwork, but do you mind if before we do the transaction, I want to know the accuracy of the grade, if we can send it to the Gemological Institute of America, the leading educational facility in the world for diamonds, housing the most advanced laboratories. You know, you've heard us say it before.
GIA or no way.
Or no way. In fact, we were in Las Vegas last week at the world's largest diamond show with the GIA, and we gave them our line to use. So it'll be
They loved it. They
yeah,
ate
they
that
loved
shit
it.
up.
They really did, and it is a great line, GIA or no way. So we sent it off to the GIA, and look, Tiffany is a beautiful business. Tiffany, I believe, have the best designs in the world, but I do not believe Tiffany are a luxury jeweler. And I'll tell you at the end of this who I think is, because of the quality of diamonds they sell, and because of their, I want to fall short, their advantageous use of the grading system for diamonds. So I get this diamond, Tiffany's got the paperwork, and the diamond they have called an FVS2. And now I can tell you if a diamond's an F, I can tell you if it's a D, an E, an F, I can tell you if it's an SI2 in 2 minutes. I've been grading these things for 40 years.
So on first glance, when you looked at this stone, you knew
still
it wasn't.
in the ring, I knew it wasn't, because the diamond was dark. Right? So you know, you start at D color, that's the highest color, E, F. I'll get to the acronyms.
It's interesting. I was actually on their site today just browsing just to see, and I couldn't find a single D-colored diamond on their website.
Yeah, they don't have them, because Harry Winston's got them.
Right.
We have them. People who get to the mine first get the most beautiful. If you look at the auction results, a very famous diamond was just auctioned at Christie's for millions of dollars. It's D color. I mean, the world's experts know. I know. You don't know. They prey on your ignorance, and they've been doing it since they put this grading system in 1939. Even if you have the 4 Cs, you know, it's a grading system where you can have 2 identical diamonds graded the same on the 4 Cs, and because of all these other things, De Beers sorts to 14,000 different grades. All these other things that are in the diamond that are important in terms of the beauty of the diamond and ultimately the value of the diamond.
That aren't C words.
That aren't C words, which have been pushed on you. The diamond, one on the 4 Cs can be this beautiful, we call them dazzlers, and one can be
a dud.
And more often than not, they're duds. So anyway, we send this diamond off, and Tiffany's called it an F color.
VS2?
VS2, and guess what GIA says? So GIA calls it a G, okay, which is out of the colorless range. DEF is colorless. You can Google anything I talk about, please, okay, into a G color range, which price-wise is a huge leap. Not only that, but the fact that now you're in a dark area of diamonds. right? Because they're tinted yellow. So it's G, and it's not a VS2, which is VS2. I'm sure this is a coincidence, and I'm sure Tiffany will have a response to this, but it's not a VS2, it's an SI1, according to the
So a whole
GIA,
grade R.
and according to me. So, there's lots of things. I mean, like I said, sooner or later they're going to send me a letter. Now, they may not, because we're pretty small, comparatively speaking, so far. But, so yeah. And so the video we just heard is about the cut of the diamond.
That they claim that they're the only global diamond company in the world that sells triple excellent, round, brilliant cut diamonds. That's what they claim in the video.
Well, here's my first question. Who says they're triple X? Is it the GIA? Because if it's not the GIA with their advanced laboratories and Tiffany says, when you ask why they don't use GIA, I mean, companies that sell many more diamonds, like Blue Nile, than Tiffany. By the way, Tiffany's engagement ring business has fallen off in recent years. Sells many more. Seem to get GIAs for all their diamonds, but Tiffany says their business is too busy to do it. So they'd rather grade them themselves. So trust Tiffany, trust the GIA, trust the company making real profits, or trust the GIA? Trust the GIA, because GIA
or no way.
or no way. Okay, so that's us. By the way, we only sell triple excellent GIA diamonds. But we will never sell, and we've decided this, to ever sell a G or an H or an I. We had a client recently out of Switzerland order an F color from us, and she made a case. She wanted our pricing. She made a case for it, so we decided to do the business. But look, luxury is having something that nobody else has. And it's really, at the end of the day, about beauty in a diamond. And Harry Winston, the greatest jeweler, and you've heard me talk about Harry, of all time, knew this. So if you go on to Harry Winston's website...
Yeah, they only sell colorless diamonds.
They only
DEF color.
DEF. And so if you're looking for the D beautiful diamonds, I mean, they're Harry Winston branded.
You're not going to find them on Tiffany, that's for sure.
Well, apparently, we don't want to say never, and I'm sure Tiffany would order you one. But the problem I have is to say that triple X, Tiffany's version of it, is going to make a diamond beautiful or luxury, or to say that they're the only ones doing triple X is... What's the word? I don't want to accuse them of... But in other industries, it would be considered false advertising. But because of the way the diamond industry has been set up, and remember, the 4 Cs weren't set up for you. The 4 Cs were set up when there was only mined diamonds so that they could sell and make money off the diamonds that are not beautiful. And if you look around, how many diamonds are really beautiful? Right? Like, look around. I've had so many experiences with our clients where we hear back all the time how about their diamonds always... I have sons recently coming to me where he talked about the fact that, and I hate to say I'm this old, but I made his mother's engagement ring, and he goes, Colin, everywhere we go, my mom has the most beautiful diamond in the room.
We had a case yesterday where one of our clients saw an image or a video of her wedding band that we made for her. And she almost got into a car accident when she saw the video.
Because ours is the most beautiful. Look, our craftsmanship is second to none. And so to that end, and Adam, thank you for the timely question for our 50th anniversary, or podcast, not anniversary. It could be my 50th anniversary of being born.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Which is it? Is it 45? Is it 65?
45.
Okay.
Do I get a choice?
Yeah.
Okay, it's
well,
45.
if Tiffany can say whatever they want about their diamonds, you can say whatever you want about yours.
Okay, then let's go with honest. Okay, 53. Okay, let's move on from this one, shall we? Okay, where what? Oh, so what you're going to start hearing from us a lot is about our brand that we're launching, the Global Diamond Broker. We're going to announce it on our 50th. We're launching a luxury brand. And a luxury, I heard when we were in Vegas, we met a fellow by the name of Martin. I'm not going to point, I think Martin's done amazing things for the industry, for the mine diamond industry. Martin Rappaport, actually, I will say his name apparently, did things, provided a price list. And I remember what Martin went through when he did that. The industry hated him because it was really, it's a predatory industry. They prey on you. They prey on your lack of knowledge. And what Martin Rappaport did was come up with a price list so people could at least begin to understand price. And I was a young man in the industry in those days. And, I was seated in the Bourse in Antwerp, Belgium, which is very prestigious. And Martin Rappaport would be there. And they would hate his guts for introducing this. And I was listening to Martin in a podcast recently, or a recording, or a speech he gave, and he was talking about how he hated the millennials. Was it the millennials or the Gen Zs?
Yeah.
Because of the fact that they are owning, and the staggering numbers that are being attributed to lab-created diamonds, and really right now stymieing the mined diamond business, are because Gen Z are an informed generation. They care about the environment. They don't want a diamond. They don't want Mother Nature raped for her jewels. And so what's happening is there's a turn away and at the same time an opportunity. And so we've always talked about the fact, I've talked about this for 40 years now pretty well, is that the only return on a diamond is beauty. And so what we're doing here is we're going to be putting kind of not our money where our mouth is, but...
Well, kind of, really, if you think about it.
Are we though? I mean, what girl in the world doesn't want the most beautiful diamond in the room for her engagement ring? I mean, these things are the ultimate symbol of love. The emotion, love, the return is beauty. What woman doesn't want the prettiest diamond? So what we're doing, and we're the first company in the world to do it, I didn't think we'd be doing this today, but it seems appropriate.
It seems appropriate.
Because we're going to be launching our website within the next couple of weeks, I guess, is rarerock.com, Rare Rock Luxury. We're launching rarerock.com. You can go there now. It'll take you to us. But this is going to make it very simple in terms of the value proposition and ownership of the world's most beautiful diamonds and diamond jewelry. I could also be a little more aggressive when we talk about the quality of the workmanship that's Tiffany. Because I'm sorry, it is not my view, and it's not the view of the leading experts in the world of what real quality is. They're a powerful brand, they're a powerful company. Please don't be mean to me for what I'm saying. Actually, I don't care. I don't care. This is the reality of it. And so Rare Rock will be the first company in the world, and is the first company in the world, to offer a lifetime guarantee on the beauty of your diamond.
This is us putting our money where our mouth is.
Well, it's interesting to me because logically speaking, and as you know, I have a very high IQ, logically speaking, why would someone want other than that? Like, what if you went to Tiffany and spent $200,000 on a 5-carat diamond engagement ring, and you go out and you're having dinner with your Tiffany, I don't know, IJ color, and there's one of our clients are sitting there with her 1 carat, and you put them side by side, and it's clear that the more beautiful stone, the stone technically and visually more beautiful, is the 1 carat. What do you do with your 5 carat? What do you do with your 200,000? What do you do? I mean, I'm sorry, the only return, and this is where, when I talk about very respectfully Martin Rappaport and who he is, and I was excited to get my picture taken with him, and we're big fans of his business, but the truth is, the industry's changing, and you've heard this from us for a long time. It's not the same world anymore. It's not the same industry, and these, epic, iconic brands are being challenged, and they're being challenged in a lot of different areas, and certainly their credibility is one of the areas that they're being challenged at. And so it's a new world out there in the diamond industry. What are you thinking about?
Nothing.
Nothing? Absolutely nothing? That's it? This is our 50th. It's amazing. It's exciting, and it's exciting to be talking about rare rock openly now, because
How amazing am I to produce 50 episodes of this podcast?
should we talk
By
about you
myself.
for a while? Okay. It's amazing. Look, and on behalf of our listeners and on behalf of me, my family, our clients, I do want to thank you. You're an extraordinary person, not just beautiful AF, but also very talented. It's true. What was my daughter saying to me the other day about you and I? She said, it's amazing how well you and Judy got. If she saw me, she can't hear this podcast. If she saw me
I doubt
talking,
she's going to listen to
hey,
this.
oh no, she does.
Does she?
Oh yeah, they all do.
That's sweet.
Is how well we get along, and we do get along, and it takes getting along, and it takes a lot of work.
We're not going to end up together, right? You know that, right?
Oh, you're now what for the next 50? You're going to use my material? You've learned.
Well, you keep saying, we're going to end up together, right?
Well, we are together.
No,
We're going to be one of those TikToks that older, younger.
I'm okay. I'll pass.
I listen. Now that I know about the epic snoring, we're good. Okay, like epic.
You snore just as loud.
Yeah, but I'm a
Beast.
53-year-old.
Oh, you're 53 now?
That's 53. I'm trying to be more,
Consistent with your
right?
age?
I'm like Tiffany with their grading. Okay, I'm 53. 45.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, well, we should wrap up
Okay.
because we're hitting the 30-minute mark.
Now, are you happy with this today? I know you wanted us to be more cute and charming. I don't know how I could be.
I'm cute. You're semi-charming.
Okay, so close enough?
Yeah.
Close enough. Like a G or an F.
But
Is
thank
it
you
close
again,
enough?
Adam,
I don't
for
think
your-
it's close enough at all. I think it's one or the other. And by the way, diamonds only have one color. There's no GH colors. There's no FG. There's G's and... Okay, sorry. I digress. I get carried away. It's a passionate point for me.
Holy cow, stop running your mouth.
Okay.
Anyways. You guys see what I have to put up with?
Epic.
Anyways, how old are you? Okay, bye guys.